Okay, good evening, everyone. So, good evening, everyone. Hope you are doing well. Happy Sunday to you all. Today, we are going to discuss about a very interesting topic. Yesterday, topic was how what does it mean to be good. So today we are going to discuss about another topic. Okay, and as you can see, this is a curriculum for building a good character and a loving family. This teaching is very important, and I would like you to share our post. I would like to invite a lot of people to join our training session because it can help to build a happy family and then a healthy community. So I invite as much as possible many of you to join our our TikTok live and then invite some friends as well so that we can learn together. Okay, so whenever you have any question, you can just type in comment. Okay, so I will begin very soon with the presentation, but I would like you to really share the live and invite your friend to join as well so that together we can really share a good moment together. Thank you, Wani. Thank you, Dali Babu, for joining. Please share our live. Thank you. So we are going to start. Today we are going to discuss about chapter 2, which is where do I learn to be good? You know, there are many places we can learn how to be a good person, isn't it? So we are going to talk about where do I learn to be good. In the principle of goodness that we all know, yesterday we studied already, live for the sake of others is the principle of goodness if you want to be good, according to Father Mon and Mother Mon. Now, where should I learn to be good? This is the question of today's topic. The place I have to learn how to be a good person. There are two types of education today. Education to be smart, that means learn to be a genuine, and there is another education to be just a good person that concern a moral education. So today we can see that education is having a problem. Today's education is having a problem. Today's teaching is more centered on how to be smart, okay? And today's education is not too much focused on how to be a good person. How to be a smart person and how to be a good person is two things different. You can be a smart person, but you might not be a good person. Same way, you can be a good person, but you might not be a smart person. But ideally, being a good person can also determine how smart you are. But how smart you are cannot determine how good person you are. No. Okay? So, today's education is having a problem. The problem is that the balance between the teaching of how to be a good smart and how to be a good person, there is a high gap between those two education. So we can see through this picture that the head of this person is very big. That means what? Today's education is much more focused on how to be smart. So we have a lot of intellectual person or people today in our society, but we have just few people or few person of good character, of good character in the society. That is what you can see there. The heart is very small because the teaching of the heart is just small, whereas the teaching of brain, how to be smart, is high. So today, this is the two problem we are having with education in our society. So please like our live and share our like. Thank you. So guess what? In such a society where the teaching of how to be smart is very high and the teaching of how to be a good person is very low, what do you think? What will be the consequence? What will be the problem in the society? Let's say in a family, for example, where everybody is intellectual, but nobody is heartily a good person or have a good character. What do you think this family will look like? Thank you so much for liking. Please like and share our live. So that is the problem our society is having today. The problem of modern education is the teaching of how to be a smart person is much higher than the teaching of how to be a good person. That is what you can see through this picture. So, according to Theodore Roosevelt, the US president, he said this: to educate a man in mind and not in moral is to educate a menace to the society. In another word, educated people without moral education is like a bomb for the society. That means what? If only people are intellectually educated and they are not morally educated, they are like a problem for the society. They will destroy the society. Because when you are intellectual, good, and morally, you don't know about the value of the society, for value of the culture, value of the tradition, value of the family, value of human relationship, value of human beings. No matter how intelligent you are, you consider or you consist, you are like a problem. You are like a challenge for a group, for a society, for a family. So that is what Theodore Roosevelt is trying to say. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing our live. Invite your friend to join so that we can learn together to build a healthy family, healthy society, healthy nation. Those kind of education is needed no matter who you are. a president, a minister, a deputy, a mayor, anybody you are, you need education of character, because that is what you need today. We have a lot of elite, intelligent people today, but we have few people who have a good heart. So this kind of education can help us to build a good family. So what do we need? We need now a balanced education. We need such education that can enhance, that can help to have or to raise people who are smart as well as people who are good. So there should be a balance between those two kind of education. That is kind of education we need today. We need a balanced education. Educate people to be a good person, and educate people to be a smart person. So those two education should balance. So that is what it will look like when the two education are balanced. You will see that you are intelligent and you are also a good person. I'm going to give an example. Let's say Mr. A is very intelligent, and because of his intelligence, he has a lot of resources, financial and material. But same time, he is very good-hearted person. So guess what? How he can contribute for the advancement of his society, or for his nation, or for his neighborhood. Those kind of people we need today. Not just being intelligent, but being intelligent and at the same time being good. So now here we are. Where do I learn to be good? This question is like a location. Okay, we are trying to study here. Where is the location I can learn how to be good? Is it in church for those who are Christian? Is it in mosque for those who are Muslim? Is it in school? Is it in the company? Where can I learn to be good? So let's proceed. From my parents. The first answer is from my parents. You know, all of us, we were born from parents. So the basis education is from our parents. So where are our parents? Our parents are in-house. That means if education is from our parents, that means education should be learned. The good education, how to be good person, should be taught in-house. So let's see this. Parents live for the sake of others. Always, parents live for the sake of their children. Parent can give his life for the sake of his children. Parent can die for the sake of his children. So let's continue. Now, parents live for who? For filial piety. So as a children, if you want to be a filial piety, what do you need? You need to have your mind and your body united. Okay? First of all, as a filial piety, you need to live for the sake of your parents. And then, what is the characteristics of a filial piety? The characteristic of a filial piety is unite your body and your mind. A unity between your body and your mind. And what is the result of mind-body unity? Mind-body unity result is good character. So when you live for the sake of your parents, you become filial piety. That means your mind and your body are united. The result is that you have a good character. So when you have a good character, you can live for the sake of your parents, live for the sake of the society, live for the sake of the world. So that is how we learn to be good. In Confucianism, it is said, filial piety is the root of all goodness. Even scriptures have said, filial piety is the root of all goodness. In Confucianism, it is said, in serving his parents, a filial son reveres them in daily life. He makes them happy while he nourishes them, and he sacrifices to them with solemnity. So, a child of filial piety should live for their parents daily, make them happy, and nourish them without thinking about being rewards. They should sacrifice for their parents by denying their total self. That's what Confucianism said. So this kind of attitude can make you be a filial son or a filial daughter. So it is simple. To be a good person, you should learn how to serve, and where that can be taught only in house through your parents. So there are some priorities. As you said before, first of all, that is how it should be done. As an individual, you need to work on yourself. You need to work on your character. You need to unite your mind and your body. So when you succeed uniting your mind and your body, you become a good person. And when you become a good person, you can go to the second level step by building a family. Then you can serve delightfully your family, righteously your family. And after done this, you can move on with your family to a community level. So when you do this, you can now go on to the national level. And after national level, you can become a worldwide level 7. That means there are some priorities. So to become a good person, you need to pass by some steps. First of all, be a good person, unite your mind and body, build a happy family, a happy community, a happy nation, and then a happy world. So this is our goal today. Wherever we go, wherever we are individual, and then we have a family, we have a community that we are living, we have a nation, and we have a world. So it is very important that we have such kind of education of hearts, so that we can build a family, a society, a nation, and a world. So as you can see here, virtuous character person can become a filial child or filial daughter, and then become a public servant, and then a loyal patriot, and then a saint. So Gandhi had said it, I would like to see India free and strong. The individual, being poor, sacrifices himself for the family for the village for the district for the province for the nation, the nation for the world. I want Prodaya Raj, which is the same thing as the kingdom of God on earth. According to Gandhi, he also wants his country, India, to be free, okay, and strong. He wants that everyone should sacrifice himself for his family. After that, the family now, in his turn, sacrifice himself for the village. The village should sacrifice itself for the district. The district should sacrifice itself for the province, and then the province should sacrifice itself for the nation. The nation should sacrifice itself for the whole. That means for the world. So when we have this kind of mind, we can now be a good person, a good family, a good society, a good nation, and we can build a better world. So this kind of education is very, very interesting and necessary for everyone, no matter what your position in society, no matter what your status in society. We all need education of character. So now, where does peace begin? We should ask each other this question. This question is fundamental. Peace does not begin by others. No, but peace begins from myself, from me. The individual being pure, sacrifice himself for his family. The peace begins with me. So when you are children's love, means you are patriotism. That means patriotism. So filial child can say that my dad and my mom are the best parents in the world. A filial child should say like that. My dad and my mom are best parents in the world. But the question is, as parents, I'm going to ask you this question. Parents, are you sure that your children can tell that they are very happy to have you? That they are happy to have you as a parent? So we should ask ourselves this question. We should ask ourselves this question. It is very important. So we need to judge ourselves. Am I doing good enough for my children to testify in front of the world how proud they are about me? This is very important, and we need to think about that. So, if needed, I will even die for the sake of my parents. Children should be able to say like this. Children should be able to say, I will die for the sake of my parents. So we need to educate our children so that they can have this kind of mind, this kind of heart to testify how important we are for them. So a patriot should say, my nation is the best nation in the world. So my question to you, my brothers and sisters, are you happy? Are you claiming loudly that your country is the best country in the world? I'm sorry to ask this question, but because of a lot of realities, sometimes we pretend to say, I regret to be born in this country, or I regret to have this country like a nationality. Why? Because sometimes we feel that, oh, nothing is going in the country, everything is down, is collapsed because of the political system, because of. Yes, why? Because we don't feel free, we don't feel happy with what is going on in our country, which will be the best place we should live. So that is the reason why all of us need character education. This education is to change, is to bring freely people to change their mind, to change their way of thinking, of doing, to become a better person. So when a president of a republic will listen to this education, when the minister, when the parliamentarian listen to this education, he needs to change his mind. He will change his mind because this is his responsibility, and this is going to change the life of all the nation. So as a patriot, you should be able to say, my country is the best country in the whole world. That means you are rendering a good service to your country, and your country is grateful to your service. So if needed, a patriot should say, I will even die for the sake of my nation. So how many of you can die for the sake of your nation today? I don't think so that I'm ready to do so. Why? Because many things is going on. So that is why we need now to do a lot of work to make this happen. Okay, so please like and share our live so that they will not cut our live. Please like and share. So let's proceed. So this is how we should mature ourselves. Become a better person is not something that happen just in the middle of a night. Become mature, you have to walk a long path. You have to go through a long journey. It's like a baby. A baby become a child. A child become an adolescent, and then you become adult. So that is how it works. So as a baby only think about itself. He never think about ourselves because he or she is not mature. But as much as you grew up, you think, or you will realize that, oh, I need to think first about others. Okay, so yeah, that is what we should say. So now we need to change priorities. Priorities, when you are mature, there is a change of priority. Individual, when you are mature, first of all, when you are not mature, you think about yourself. But now, when you are mature, you need to think first about family. Okay, and so on. To realize that we exist for the sake of others is the greatest achievement that changed our life. The day you realize that you are doing something for the sake of others is the best way to live its own life, that day you will change. That day your life will change. So brothers and sisters, dear followers, I really want to invite you to go through my education that will be posted on my YouTube channel. I would like you to go through it again, and you can learn many things. So if you have any question, yeah, we can debate together. But for now, I'm going to ask you, wait a moment. So I need to summarize what we studied today. Always honor your father and your mother. Stop what you are doing and listen respectfully with eye contact. So by doing so, you will become for sure a good son, a good daughter, a good person. Third, obey them spontaneously and joyfully. That is what you can do for your parents. Live for the sake of my parents. Require to honor them. Stop doing things and listen to them respectfully by watching to their eyes, and obey to them with joy. By doing so, day by day, you will improve, your character will improve, your sense of maturity will become better and better. Will this make my parents happy? When you ask yourself anytime this question and the answer is yes, then you can do whatever you want to do. But if your answer to this question will not make your parents happy, then if you were about to do something, stop. Don't do that thing. Loving your parent will protect you. When someone asks you to do bad things, just ask yourself a simple question. Will this make my parents happy and proud of me? If the answer is no, then don't do it. Let me make it clear. Whenever somebody asks you a service, or even by yourself you want to do something, just always remember this question. Will this action, the result of the action I'm going to do now, does this result will make my parent happy? If the answer is no, don't do it. So today we finish our presentation, and the topic was how to be a good person. And where should I learn how to be good was the topic today. So I really want to thank you really for joining us, for taking your time, and I would like you to go through the full presentation in our YouTube channel so that you can learn more and more. So once again, thank you very much for today's, and let's keep in touch for a new topic tomorrow. Thank you very much.